Okay, this is Gamer Blave, and we are back with another episode of Kingdom Come Deliverance. If you missed the last episode, or you just want to be caught up on what is going on, then, well, guys, man. Well, the last episode, we were in the monastery. You might be asking yourself right now, what are you doing outside of the monastery? The next episode was supposed to be in a monastery. Well, guys, I recorded that. And I was doing the thing and all the stuff, and I ended up I was not having any fun, guys. It was just awful. It was just a terrible time. I mean, you're doing all that junk in there, and I was trying to think. I was trying to think if there was any way that I could assemble that into some kind of a useful video that would do anything to, kind of, make this series any better, and I was like, I don't think anyone wants to, because I was in there for like 3 hours, after that video. I got like 3 hours of footage or more, something like that. And I've decided to just completely scrap it, which, I don't know, guys. It was just super frustrating. Anyway, to sum it up, I couldn't even figure out how to do the investigation, guys. I got that upset. I got that angry. And basically, I just went to the guy who I suspected from the very beginning. At the end of it all, I just went to the guy that I suspected from the beginning, and I was like, I know that you're him. I had no reason to believe. I mean, I had nothing to go on, no evidence. And I'm not kidding about that. I'm not using hyperbole. I had zero to go on. Zilch. Well, I guess apart from the fact that I had, told him that I was looking for the guy. Because if you recall from the very first episode, so anyway, let's go ahead and what's the next thing on our quest, so we can at least go to the agreed place. No, we don't want to do that yet. I want to go and get our gear back, because if you recall, we stuffed our gear into our chest. So let's keep walking towards the tavern at least. So I had told him, I was like, hey, we're looking for this guy, because I was hopeless at that point. I was like, we're looking for this guy, and he was like, oh, it must be one of the other novices, but they've all been here for a long time. So I was like, okay, this is ridiculous. I was like, it's got to be that guy at that point. But I mean, I had no real evidence other than my suspecting him from the get-go, just because he was the one that talked to us at the very beginning. So I was like, it's got to be him. But anyway, so then I was like, yeah, I know that you're him. And he was like, yep, I'm him. So I didn't really do any investigation. I just kind of, banged my head against the wall and got super frustrated. Guys, I was mad because the way that they like enforce your, you sticking to the routine in there, it was just killing me. It was frustrating. Like, you couldn't deviate from it at all. And I mean, like, even when I was trying to follow it, like when you were going from one thing to the next thing, it was just killing you. It was just killing me. So anyway, we want all this stuff. We want all of our stuff back. And then let's see. Okay. Go ahead and equip all of our junk here. Let's take off our habit. So yeah, anyway, guys, I was not happy. I was extremely frustrated, and I'm not very, very happy to not include it in the video. And honestly, if you were playing this game, I could see that being, I could see that being a place where a lot of people would just stop playing it because it wasn't fun. But you have to do it. It's part of like the main. It's not like a side quest. It's part of the main story. And you know, it was something that I was saying, you know, during all the footage that I got. I could totally appreciate like why they put it in there. Like I could see the nobility, if you will, of the motive of putting it in there. And I thought it was really neat. Like right when we got in there, I was like, oh, this is going to be really cool. This is very interesting. But then it immediately, it was just like, this is not fun at all. Like this is really tedious and horrible. It's a horrible, and I couldn't figure out how to do anything. And you didn't have any time to do anything. Like if you ever deviated, if you were ever anywhere you weren't supposed to be, the circaders or the guys who were in charge would be like, you're not where you're supposed to be. And then they would just throw you into their, you know, their quote unquote prison for a day. And you just like wallow there until the very beginning of a day at 4. Then you'd have to go and do, you know, whatever stuff that they needed you to do. I guess it's about bedtime anyway, so we probably need to sleep. But anyway, it was just an absolute nightmare. But anyway, at the end of it, I was so frustrated that I was like, screw it. We're just going to let this guy go. We're just going to let this guy go. I don't want to kill him because I just didn't want to really be an assassin. But I didn't want to deal with like having to, you know, capture him and all that other stuff. So I was like, I'm just going to let you go, even though that wasn't really what I wanted to do, really. But I was just like, I'm just fed up. I'm going to let you go. So that's what we did. I think Radzig's probably going to be pissed at us when we tell him that. But hey, you know, we can't do everything right, can we? Well, I mean, maybe you can, but you know. You win some, you lose some. Anyway, let's go ahead. So that's a long, that's a pretty short synopsis of what happened. But honestly, not really anything happened. You know, not really anything happened. We were given some chores. The only chores we were given, guys, was to make potions. So we did some alchemy, right? And then we had to transcribe some stuff. And by that, all we did was we sat down at a table and it was like, pick some text. So, I mean, like, other than that, you know, we weren't really doing anything. What we were doing where we got the book for Nevlos, that didn't really turn into anything. Like, we gave the book to him and he was like, so he told us about a book that, the prior keeps. He told us about a book that the prior keeps in his personal room or in his study. So I was like, okay, let's get at that. So after a bunch of rigmarole, I got a hold of this key. But basically what I did, guys, is I did the same thing that I did to the librarian, is I found the prior and I choked him out when no one was looking and I took his key. But if you find his room, even if you can unlock the doors to get to his room, but his room is still locked with a very hard, you still need to be able to pick a very hard lock pick or a lock to get into the door. So you still can't do it. You still can't get the information that's in the book about all of the other novices. So that is a complete red herring. Is that the word? Is that the phrase that I'm looking for? Whatever it is. So it's like a complete waste of time. That whole getting the book for Nevlos was just a complete waste of time. And then trying to get that key and get into the prior's room. It's a complete waste of time unless you can pick a very hard lock, which I couldn't. So the only thing that you could do was just go to the guy and confront him. And then even once you confront him, guys, there's a whole convoluted series of events that you've got to do to get out, which I don't even want to go into, guys. I'm like, I was super frustrated. Like, it legitimately would have been something that could have made me quit the game had I not been recording. Had this not been a series that I was trying to make. So anyway, I'm trying to put that behind us and get on here after I've talked about it for 10 minutes. But anyway, so now we do have a place to go and meet. Go to the agreed place in Sasau. We do have the guys die, so we can go talk to them. So I'm sorry that I talked about that for so long. But guys, I really think that that's probably better than me showing you 3 hours of me just kind of, going about, the day-to-day tasks in the monastery. So where is this? Where is it? Oh, it's up here. Okay. So actually we're just going to have to, go there the old-fashioned way here. God save you, Henry. You couldn't, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try to stop talking about it, guys, because I was really frustrated. I was really frustrated. That being said, it's been one of those days, though, guys.
Please help me.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna help you. I'm not gonna help you because it's been one of those days. I just got out of the monastery, lady. Man. Oh, but anyway. So another thing that you may have noticed if you actually have been following the series is that it has been a while since. Do we have to go across the river? Oh, we've got to cross the freaking river. I can't remember. Can I swim? I don't know if Henry can swim. How do we get over there? I think what we need to do is fast travel down here, and then we will go up here. Yeah, we'll fast travel down here. I need to eat some food. Need to eat some food. Anyway, yeah, it's been a while since the video's come out, so I think that the last time that the last video that I recorded on the channel, I recorded prior to Thanksgiving. And let's see, let's just eat some of this stuff. There we go. And I haven't had a whole lot of time to play games, guys, since after that. I mean, you know how things can get. But when I came back, I was very, very close to the end of the other game that I was playing on my channel at the time, Ghost of Tsushima, and I really wanted to. I was just really driven to finish that one up. So I did. And I've decided now that I'm just going to do one game at a time because, especially, it's just really hard to keep the videos coming for two games. But especially when time gets tight, it's really difficult. So we're just gonna do this one. We're just gonna do Kingdom Come for at least the foreseeable future. Until we wrap this one. But I had been having a lot of fun with this one until the monastery. But that was the least fun I'd had in a game since I played Far Cry 5. Which, don't get me started on Far Cry 5, guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, what we're supposed to go... Man, we're just getting, like, stuck in this swamp. Man, so it has been a while since I have played. Let's have a look here. Let's see. So, what do we got going on here? Just go here. I mean, that's really all we need to... There's nothing special about it that I can see. I wonder... I don't think that they're going to ambush us. I just think that we're going to give them some... they're just going to tell us kind of where we need to go. Like, we're going to...
Like the place they were talking about?
We're going to be kind of, I don't know, inducted into their ranks, I guess. I don't know, I hope. My goodness. Let's see if that actually works. Hopefully we don't have to do anything more convoluted. Guys, I'm hoping that that is the worst quest in the game.
Morning, sunshine. Hope we didn't wake you.
Kurva. Did you have to sneak up on me like thieves?
We are thieves. Besides, we had to make sure you weren't followed. Or trying to lead us into a trap. But enough of this chit-chat. Let's get down to business.
All right, business it is.
We heard there was some trouble at the monastery. Question is, was it the right sort? Did you do that job we agreed?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think I'd be sitting here if I didn't do it?
How should I know? The world's full of idiots.
It's done.
You've got proof?
Okay, I have this die. Show him the special die. I found some money on him. Yeah, that would work.
He had this on him.
Aye. That says all right. What did you do with the body?
I buried it. I left it there. Well, now, guys, that's a dicey one. I'm gonna say I buried it.
I dragged it away and buried it.
That must have been quite a job.
Let's see. At least this way it doesn't look like a murder. I guess I'm gonna say that. But it does look like a murder. I mean, that was what it was supposed to look like.
True, it wasn't easy. But if I'd left the corpse, they'd know for sure I was the killer. This way, they just lost a couple of novices. Or do you think it would have been better to leave the body there?
Nah. I just have to make sure you did what was needed. Not even a mouse can get into that damn monastery, so no choice but to trust you.
And do you trust me?
Yeah.
Nice.
What now?
What now? You did your job. Welcome. We need people like you.
But what do you need people like me to do?
I'm just the crimp. All I do is recruit. Now you get to go to our camp and find out everything you need to know.
Where?
Are you seriously telling me you didn't notice the camp? Not too observant, are you? Well, there's a hill above Sasau, and on top there's an old abandoned fort. Only it's not as abandoned as it used to be. That's where the camp is. Go there and report to a fellow by the name of Eric. Tell him Kozliak sent you.
And they'll let me in just like that?
Good point. I almost forgot. At the gate, show them the special die you took off Pius. That's our sign.
That's all?
That's all. You'll learn everything you need to know at Vranik. And hurry up. I've got a feeling there's something being planned.
Okay. Guys, we are in. Now, that is, okay, so there should be, so we're just heading up here. That's not too bad. How would I have noticed that? Like, you didn't notice. Yeah, I didn't notice. I mean, you just got a freaking hidden fort up here. But anyway, yeah, let's just head back into Sasau and let's go up there and check it out. Now, is this just reporting to Sir Radzig? I don't know if we need to do that yet. I mean, should we? Wow, we don't need to. Let's just push on. Obstacle blocking the way. Fortunately, before anything happened, it could be an accident. Okay, scout it out. I think I see a dude in there. Let's get our sword out. Yeah, there's an ambush. No doubt about it. We could try to shoot that guy. Do you think we should? Let's see if we can shoot him. Trying to keep him basically in the center there. Oh, they're behind us too. And I missed. Oh, wrecked. Oh, shoot. Their archers are doing a number on us. Wrecked. Wrecked. Is there another one? If there is, bring it on, dude. That must be where my arrow's stuck. There's a guy down there. I can hear him. He must just be stuck in these bushes. Dude, we annihilated these dudes. Alright, let's do it, buddy. I killed him with that. Freaking slaughtered that dude. Okay, guys, we butchered these guys. We absolutely butchered these dudes. Okay, let's see if they've got anything useful on them. Let's take that. Take his groschen. Take his freaking pretzel, because we are a little bit peckish. And that's really all we need. Oh, we wrecked those guys. I did miss the dude with my archery, but that's okay. Take his gloves. Those are fairly expensive. Take his pretzel as well, and his groschen. I think the only guy who's going to have anything valuable is that first guy. Man, these guys are bold. Like the small human band like this, like right outside of Sasau. Man. But we totally annihilated them. I mean, just wrecked. But, I mean, they didn't, like, these guys were not very well equipped. We'll take his mail coif and his van braces, his bread, his bandage, and his cheese. Very nice. Very nice. We got our our bloodlust or whatever after killing the after the dog, which beefs up our damage, I think, quite a bit. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Okay, so from here we need to, man, can we even get up that hill? I don't even know if we can just straight up go up this hill or not. I'm about to find out. Okay, never mind. There is like a path, like a little sheep path or something here. Yeah, we probably, I don't know, maybe we probably should have, at least we found a path up here now, guys. So that's positive. After about 15 hours of looking around, we'll see, guys. If we're lucky and I remember to cut that out, we'll cut it out. But I don't know if I'll remember that or not. So let's see. Where does it look like the front of this place is? I can't. It looks like it's going to be over here. So it looks like we're going to want to go this away. Ah, looks like we can do this. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Where is it? Okay, I don't get it. Ah, there it is. Okay. Guys, well, that was awful. Entering Vranik Hillfort can abort some quests in progress. Okay. Let's have a quick look at our quests. I would imagine it's going to abort that one. Maybe this is like the end or very late in the game. I don't know. What else would it do? Let's have a look here. Find Markvart von Aulitz to avenge your parents. Try to find out who from the recruiters who's behind the counterfeiting. Okay, so it might get rid of some of these side quests. That's fine. So it would probably do this one then. Well, we have a fast travel point here, so I guess we can go report to Sir Hanish, because we can get back here fairly easily. So let's go ahead and do that, I guess. What just happened? There we go. There we go. My goodness. Okay, you come across a pilgrim. Let's talk with the pilgrim. Now, at least one of these pilgrims, I think, was not really a pilgrim and actually led an ambush on us.
Please, help me.
What happened to you?
Sir, if you only knew. He told me he'd marry me, even though his mother forbade it. And then they killed him. They killed him, the dogs. And his mother told everyone it was my fault.
Those
And they had
bastards.
a child, and we live like beasts in the woods. And I'm left with nothing but to beg here at the roadside. God have mercy on me. Could you spare a little change, sir? So I can buy a blanket at least.
Sure. Yeah.
Of course. Here you are.
May God reward you for your kindness.
I don't know what you're going to get with 5 groschen. I mean, like even food costs more than that. Speaking of food, we can go ahead and eat some because we picked up some bread and some cheese. How much does the cheese do? 10 nourishment. It does take our energy down a little bit. How much does this one do? No energy. So this is 17 nourishment. Let's chow down on this. There. Screw it. We'll eat the cheese too. Why not? Now we're good and nourished. Okay. Now, once again, I do think that Sir Radzig is not going to be. We just talked to you, so we're going to ignore her since we already gave her 5 groschen. Sir Radzig's going to be pissed that we let that guy go, but he might want to do something other than just go up to that place. My guess, though, is he's just going to say, well, go on up there and figure out what's going on. But we'll find out. That's what we always do. That's what we always do. But, I mean, who knows, guys? I mean, that might have been kind of like saying, hey, you know, you're about to enter like end game content. Because we have been really focusing on the story, like the main quest. And, you know, hey, guys, I mean, maybe to a fault. I don't know. Townsman, get out of the way. I'm on important business.
How are you, Henry?
I'm pretty good.
Greetings. What do you need?
This is okay. Hold on a second. I want to get on the other side of him. I want this to be not silly.
Sir, I have news, and I'm sorry to say it's nothing good.
After everything that's happened, you have even worse news. That's almost impressive.
I'm afraid so.
Yeah.
It's going to happen again, and on an even bigger scale.
You're full of good cheer, aren't you?
Well, how do I know that?
What exactly will happen?
It seems the Pribyslavitz encampment was just the start, and they're far from defeated.
How did you find out?
I found a recruiting agent who worked for them, and let him recruit me.
Ah, God's holy hat. You never cease to surprise me, lad.
And what did you find out?
They have another much bigger encampment in Vranyk near to Sasau.
What do those bastards want? And who the hell are they?
To hurt us, conquer the region, I'm not sure yet, but I can find out.
How?
Well, they
One of them
recruited
now.
me.
I have their secret sign. I know where their camp is. All I have to do is go and take a look.
That's out of the question. It's too risky.
Sire, compared to everything I went through to get this, it will be child's play. I already passed their test. They trust me.
Then we'll have to attack them before things get out of hand. Ideally, right now when they're not expecting us. Once we catch that mangy little shit, we can ask him nicely what he wants. But then again, before we attack, it would be useful to have a spy go and scout out how many of them there are and what they're up to.
I don't want you to take any unnecessary risks.
It's much less risky than our raid on Pribyslavitz.
All right then, Hal. Go there and find out how many of them there are, and what their plans are, whatever you can. But don't stick your neck out too far.
Yes, sir.
Godspeed, lad.
Okay, guys, I guess that puts our visit there into a little bit better context. We are specifically not just trying to find out like who that guy is and what he's doing and all that other stuff, like what's going on there, but we are actually gaining intel because we want to wipe that place off the face of the earth. Okay, so let's see. It is getting a little late here, so what we probably will want to do is go towards the evening here and rest. So I don't know what kind of a condition our condition is in, so to speak. But I think what we will do is pass the evening in Ratai, and then we will move on from there, because that's how I roll. That's how I roll, because that's awesome, just having a nice leisurely day in Ratai, and then moving on from there. That's pretty epic. It's pretty intense. But I think they gave us a room to sleep in, like down there, didn't they? Or no, that's at the other castle. I can't remember. Okay. So we got a little bit of armor off those dudes that we can sell to this dude. Of course, guys, money is just not an issue. So speaking of that,
God save you. Good night. What can I do?
Not the money thing, but just kind of like as a as an aside, like I talk to myself like whenever I'm just doing random things. And I found now that I will frequently, when I'm talking to myself, I'll be like, "Dang it, guys, what are we going to do about this?" Or like, how are we going to get out of this situation? So that's like one of the side effects of playing like all my games, like this is now my inner monologue has kind of become my
onions that'll even make you
my let's play monologue. So I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Probably not.
That's killing me.
Okay, so let's head on down to the mill, and we can just pass the time and then sleep. So there shouldn't be an issue there, and then we can head on. And apply it directly to the forehead, or however that commercial went. If you don't remember that commercial, then you have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about. But if you ever saw that commercial, then I don't think you'd ever forget it, because it was freaking weird. Okay. So I don't think I have any other books, do I? Let's check our books. Yeah, everyday labors. Can we get rid of that thing? Tavern Life. Have we read this one? I think we've read it. Yeah, we've read that one. So I've read all of my... Oh, sharp as a knife, 3. Oh, can't use that one yet. So we can't read any books. So we can just sleep. If we sleep until like 5, that would be fine. Then we can just go from there, and it'll be like proper morning by the time we get there, I think. That's my plan, at least. I wonder if there are any beds that have comfort 100% in this game. Maybe some like nobles beds or something. We gained and lost our nourishment perk when we were in the monastery. While we during one of our unfortunate incarcerations, it was kind of a bummer. On your way, you see an armed man who's clearly waiting for something. Is not likely a bandit. Okay, so let's examine this guy. He's probably one of those guys who just wants to challenge you to a duel. All right, we can. Well, I'll bite. I think we actually talked to this guy earlier.
Have you a moment?
And we told him to. Oh wait, no, we did talk to this guy earlier.
Friend, could I have a word with? What is it then?
Didn't we?
It's about this. I challenge you to a duel.
Didn't we talk to this guy earlier?
You heard? Don't try to wriggle out of it. Let's get to it.
What's this about? I've no time for nonsense. Yeah,
I'm not in the habit of fighting to the death with fellows I meet by chance on the road.
I mean, we could, but...
Tell me first what this is all about. What's happening is I'm challenging you to a duel. You disgusting man. I spit in your face. Eager, aren't you? Who are you, anyway? I am Sir Oldbram of Lossany. Pleased to meet you, Sir Oldbram. So, what are you after? My mother sent me out to get some experience. She's obsessed with tales of chivalrous knights. In short, she sent me off looking for some virgin to save, and to win glory in combat. But I have to admit, I'm not very good at
it. Did we not tell this guy to... I'm like 95% certain, guys. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's my memory is screwy. It's possible that I talked to this guy when I first played this game, and I did the same thing. But I thought that I told him to go and deal with the damsel, because I don't want to just fight this guy. Because he obviously doesn't want to fight.
Look, dueling's all fine and dandy, but shouldn't you start with looking for that virgin? There's lots of pretty maids around these parts. 1 or 2 might still be virgins. That never occurred to me. Once you've done that, you might see this dueling differently. True. If I'm fighting for the love of my life, my courage will know no bounds. That's not quite what I had in mind, but so be it. Thank you for your encouraging words.
Okay.
Glad to be of service, sir.
Yeah, it's kind of funny, but I do think that that's already happened.
Why did I have to be born a noble?
Come on, horse. Okay. Let us continue on our way. My goodness. Okay, let's see if we can avoid any more a carcass on the road. Man, I don't really want to deal with a carcass. It's like someone died. It's not our problem. You see an obstacle blocking the way. Okay, let's check it out. Undoubtedly another ambush. So let's be very, very cautious, guys. I mean, we've gotten in over our heads before. Yeah, there's one of them right there. It's so weird. Like, I mean, these, like, I mean, like they would see me clearly here.
This won't take long.
Whoa. Yeah, I don't think we want to fight that. That's probably a little bit more than we need to deal with, isn't it? But we're on our horse. They're not going to do anything to us. It's like they finally detected us. Like, we were like 20 feet away from them on a horseback in full armor. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. That did not seem like my cup of tea right there. Did not seem like the odds were necessarily in our favor. In that last one, you know, when we had, I was on foot in the last one, so it would be a little bit harder to get away. But I just wanted to take a shot at that guy. Okay, let's go ahead and fast travel here. We're getting a lot of encounters, though, aren't we? Okay. We are in Vranik. Well, okay, we're next to Vranik. Let's see what it has in store for us. I am kind of interested to see.
What do you want?
If they, okay, I want to go inside.
Let me inside.
Inside, eh? What's the password then?
The password is, here's the die.
I came here for a game.
Show me that. Aye. Alright. Welcome to Vranik, comrade.
Thank you for your kind welcome, comrade. Who should I report to?
Eric. He should be in the house. At the top.
That was easy. Now I better...
That was not easy. It was literally the most convoluted and difficult thing in the game. I mean, yes, that particular act was easy.
I fucking left it here, ready to sharpen. Own up, you fucking bastard.
You've forgotten where you put it again, haven't you?
Fuck off. It was here just a moment ago.
How many times is that now? I lost count after 4.
That was you, right?
The last time it was the gloves, wasn't it? You
Okay.
forgot you traded them for the fur. And then you went stomping around saying we stole it.
You can fuck off, you can.
Whatever you say.
When I get the cunt who stole it off me, I'll smash his face to fucking pulp.
I can't make this jump. Oh, and I think I've got myself stuck. Okay, we made it. So let's just kind of scoping out here.
Fucking sick head. Can't drink no more today.
These guys are equipped for bandits. I mean, like, look at, whoa. These guys are loaded for bear.
Yeah, I'm gonna get soaked. What else is there to do
pretty
here?
impressive. These fellows aren't paupers, that's for sure.
No, they are not. They are not. I mean, this is...
Yeah, I won. Barely.
How many have we seen? Like 50? 70? I don't know. I guess I should have been counting. There's a bunch. There's more than we're at Pribyslavitz, that's for sure.
Not outer walls, but inner ones too. This isn't good news.
No, it is not.
This must be where the commanders are.
Holy crap, guys. Hello. Guys, yeah, you know what? I actually could believe it. I could believe that this is actually close to the end of the game. I really didn't think it. If it is, it crept up on us. But maybe, you know, like there's going to be like a climactic assault on this place, and you know, once we take out these people, you know, well, you know what? I don't know. Like, would that do this? Mark Vart von Owlitz and avenge your parents. Because that would be the main, like the ultimate main objective of Henry. Right? Like our ultimate goal. It kind of looked like they had some banners on this big building, but it doesn't look like it's anything but a wreck. Use. Cannot use. That's weird. Yeah, you can't use that. Ah, here we go. Whoa. Check this out. Here's the dude. I mean, let's talk with him.
What do you want?
Kozlik sent me.
Ah, more reinforcements. You're the one from the monastery?
Yes, sir.
So you really killed that turncoat?
Yes, sir.
Well done. I heard about you, and quite honestly, I didn't think you'd succeed. So can you handle a sword?
Not really. I know a little. I don't know. Will they give me more responsibilities if I say yes? Because, like, false modesty, he could underestimate me, which could be a good thing. But then if I say I know how to use a sword, he might give me more responsibilities, then I might get more information. So it's like, well, how do I want to play it? Right? I could see it. I could see both of those being advantageous. Not really. I don't really want to go with. I'm going to go with I know how to use a sword because I want information. So I'm going to take that angle, but I could also see a lot of merit with I know a little. I could see either of those being really good.
Yes, I know what I'm doing.
Well, I think it's best if we put you to the test. Go to our combat master, Vanyek. He'll soon find out what you're made of. Just go downhill, as far as the stockade. His tent is right next to the training arena.
All right, sir.
Wow. I mean, these guys have like...
Drink, annihilate, and pillage! Burning, wrecking, making strife.
I mean, they're not really bandits. They're more like mercenaries at this point. Because I mean, this is an organized force here. Like this is a legitimate operation. I mean, no, it's not legitimate, but I mean, it's freaking Shbizhek. Holy crap. Guys. That was freaking Shbizhek over there. Is that not the guy from the very beginning? Like the very beginning of the game, like we can't mess with him or he would recognize us and the jig would be up. In fact, something tells me he's going to recognize us and the jig is going to be up at some point. Wait, is Vanyek? Hold on a second, guys. Is Vanyek the guy from the beginning as well?
Are you Combat Master Vanyek?
Aye, that's me. What do you want?
I'm Henry. Eric said you'd try me out to see how good I am with the sword.
Ah, another greenhorn. Nice to see Kozlik's doing his job. Mind you, most of the peasants he sends me couldn't fight a pile of manure with a pitchfork. Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
Yeah.
You look familiar.
We know each other from Skalitz.
Yes, you taught me sword fighting in Skalitz.
Wait now. Yes, I do remember. We met at the alehouse. Well, I'm glad you made it out alive. I took to my heels before it even started. All right, let's see what you're good for. Have you got a weapon? If not, you can borrow one over there. Now, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right, let's see what you're made of.
Yeah, I figured we didn't want to lie to him because... Because, you know, if he did remember, then that would be bad.
Bugger!
Ho, ho, ho. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is not ideal. Yeah, he's pretty good at deflecting the stuff. So I can't really start a combo with him.
Where are you going? This is where we fight.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like when they're really good, you can't really start one because they'll just deflect the very first blow. So, ooh, sadist. Oh, nailed him.
Jesus, you got me. You're a lot better than most of the fuckers here, lad. Well done.
I've had a bit of practice.
Nice.
So I see. I'll tell Eric what you've got in you. Don't worry about that. But so you don't think old Vanyek is past it, I'll teach you one trick you'll be glad to know.
Ooh.
Oh, that's very generous of you.
Well, I don't want to take it to the grave with me. All right, listen. Before you start twisting and turning, take a good firm stance with your legs wide apart, like this. As if you're about to let off a huge fart.
I think I've got it. Thanks.
Oh, so he just bolstered our strength, I guess. Okay, cool. Guys, I'm still worried about the whole Zbizek situation. Like, there's no way he's not going to recognize us. Like, that's literally him.
I'm so tired.
That dude's such a piece of crap. Okay. Ooh, our nourishment's at 69. We can go ahead and help ourselves to this. And go back and talk to Eric. Well, this is kind of nice looking horse.
Sir, may I...
What is it?
Oh, is that Markart guy?
I went to the fight master as you ordered, and I...
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
Hopefully he doesn't recognize us.
I think I know what's troubling the young master. He's surprised to see me here. And the feeling's mutual.
Oh, he recognizes
When
us.
did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
Radzig?
Indeed. This boy is very dear to him. And I expect he's looking for this?
Oh, snap.
Am I right, young man?
You bastard.
Well, guys, that did not go well at all.
He's coming round.
I apologize for the discomfort, but it's for your own safety. And ours, of course. You can count yourself lucky, lad. I'm gonna keep you alive. I'm sure your father will pay a nice fat ransom for you.
My father's dead. That lackey of yours wouldn't even let me bury him.
He doesn't know, Eric. Nobody told him. He told me, a foreigner, but not him. How very inconsiderate.
What?
I'm sure you'd rather hear it under different circumstances and from someone else, boy. But beggars can't be choosers. Your father, your real father, is alive. You even know him. It's your liege lord, Radzik Kobela.
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
Although, how much can he really care about you? Here you are, a homeless orphan, and he still hasn't acknowledged you. Your parents are both dead, aren't they? I thought so. And yet, Radzik still hasn't told you the truth. Could it be that he's ashamed of you? I wonder if you'll want to pay that ransom after all. Well, best not think about that. If your father won't pay your ransom, you have no value to me.
My father's dead.
I understand why you feel that way. My own childhood was not dissimilar. How strange that we should have something in common. But I've delayed long enough. Now it's time for you to tell me why you came here.
I was looking for my father's sword, which was stolen by a certain bastard.
And I found it. But I wonder which father you mean. In a way, it belongs to both.
Doesn't matter who it belongs to. I'm gonna kill you with it.
You're hardly in a position to threaten me. But now I think of it, why not? When your father, your real father, pays, I'll give you an opportunity to try.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Very generous of you.
Isn't it?
Radzik will crush you, and I'll be there to see it.
I very much doubt it. You spied on our camp. You must realize that your father hasn't a fraction of the forces I've gathered. And now, with the king in captivity, there's no one to levy troops to come to your aid. Even united with Hanush and Divish, your father couldn't raise more men than I have. The only force in this country capable of defeating me is Sigismund's. And he pays me. When he wins, I win. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything. So meet the new lord of the realm.
This dude sucks.
A man like you will never rule here.
Have you never heard of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, or Sahinek the Dry Devil? They fought for your king and plundered the estates of the lords in Austria, just as I'm doing here. Like they say, the stronger dog fucks the bitches. And war is a nasty business.
Sir, it's time.
Now, I'm afraid I have more important business to attend to. I'll leave Udo here to keep you company. And let's hope for both our sakes that your father pays up.
I don't want to be here with Udo.
Rot in hell!
Knock some manners into him, Udo. Come on, Eric, let's go. We've got work to do.
I don't know why they'd make that Sir Radzik crap up, but it also doesn't make any
Can you hear
sense.
me? Jesus, that brutally works you over.
Is that Zbyszek?
Here. Try to drink.
Why would he help us? If it was.
I thought you'd never come round.
How do you know my name?
Don't you recognize me?
Zbyszek. You fucking traitor.
Yeah, screw that guy.
You throw me to those bastards, and then look me in the eye like nothing happened.
Shh, quiet. Maybe we started off on the wrong foot. But I'm your only chance to get out of here alive. So do you want my help or not?
Guys. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. They're definitely...
What do you want?
I want to get you out of here. But if you'd rather, I can leave you to rot and get the shit kicked out of you by Istvan's bruiser.
Okay. Why do you want to help me? Yeah, why do you want to help me? That's one. I mean, clearly, I guess he just wants to help himself. Maybe he's just like, I don't want to be here.
Why would you, of all people, want to get me out of here?
I've got my reasons. If not for the good of my soul, then for the good of my purse. It'll cost you a few groschen, and that's all you need to worry about. You shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Shouldn't I? Even when it comes from a treacherous bastard who set his cutthroat friends on me when I was trying to bury my parents.
I won't deny we didn't get off to a very good start. But this is a chance to start over and let bygones be bygones.
Yeah, that wasn't a very good start. Okay, why do you want to help me really? Okay, why don't you escape yourself? What's your plan? What about my stuff? Okay, what's your plan?
How do you propose to do it?
Finally, we're getting somewhere. I know a way you can get out of the fortress without anyone seeing you. I'll untie you, and you'll have to make your own way there. It shouldn't be hard at this time of night. I'll wait for you outside. Afterwards, you'll tell your noble father I helped you so they don't hang me. And naturally, you'll pay me something for the risk I'm taking.
Risk? Sounds riskier for me than for you.
Not really. What are they going to do with you if they catch you? They want to ransom you, so the worst they'll do is lock you up again. But me, who was supposed to be guarding you and let you escape? Nobody's going to pay no ransom for me, friend.
Okay, what about my crap?
What about my possessions?
Eric has your things. It would be suicide to try and get to them. Forget them.
Oh, wonderful. So I'm supposed to make a run for it like this?
It'd be better if you wore something to blend in, it's true. But I can't go and get you anything. I'm supposed to be guarding you. So if I leave my post, I'll have to avoid the others just the same as you.
All right. Let's go then.
All right then. Let's get out of here. Untie me.
That's what I want to hear. But first, swear you'll tell Sir Ratsig I helped you. And that you'll pay me too.
You have my word. What's the plan?
Well, if I don't have my possessions, I don't have any freaking money.
Now listen, I found a place where you can easily get out. Down in the camp on the slope above Sasau, there's a place where they throw the waste over the wall. The pile of shit reaches almost to the top of the stockade. All we have to do is jump over and we'll have a soft landing. Then we're free.
Free and covered in shit. So that's all.
Well, first, we both have to get there. We can't let anyone see either of us. I'm supposed to be guarding you and you're... Well, I'm supposed to be guarding you. So we have to keep to the shadows and stay away from prying eyes. I'll go first. There shouldn't be anyone outside in front of the barn. When you're out, go left along by the wall. There are cliffs everywhere, so try not to get yourself killed. I'll wait for you not far from the camp, by the dead tree between the path and the brook. Good luck.
Holy crap, guys. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and pause it here because I don't know if someone's going to like show up. Anyway, I do think that we're going to wrap up here because first of all, I think this is going to take us a lot of effort to accomplish. We're probably going to get caught a whole bunch of times because the stealth in this game has been very tricky and we don't have a very high amount of stealth. It sucks that apparently we've just lost all of our crap. Maybe if you have like a really high stealth, you can go and get it. I don't know. But that's not something that we have. We don't have a high stealth, so I can't even fathom trying to do like extra sneaking around. But I wonder, like we don't have anything. We don't have our money, so like we wouldn't be able to like even like buy a bunch of like new equipment. Which sucks because it's like, well, if we're going to have, so presumably we would sneak off, we would go tell Sir Radzig and then we would try to get a bunch of troops together and come back here and just wreck these guys. But then we're going to have like really, really crappy equipment. Like, I don't even know what we would have. But I don't know, maybe that would make it more exciting if we had just really crappy stuff, but I don't know. Anyway, guys, at the beginning of the next one, we're going to, just get whatever we can and try to get out of here because because this is a pretty awful situation that we find ourselves in. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that, just sorry to keep going in here. It's kind of crazy that that guy would just recognize us, out of all the people he met. Like, how insignificant was Henry? I don't know. I guess since that sword is, I guess, I don't know, important to him, or he has an attachment to him, to it, then maybe just that when he first encountered the sword, since that event was, I don't know, somehow significant to him, he kind of remembered the people that were associated with that event. Because apart from that, unless he's just really, really good with faces, there's no way that I would remember someone that I had seen, especially like the person who was assisting the blacksmith who was making this sword that I just happened to encounter, for like 1 minute. Weeks or months ago at this point. So, that's definitely a little bit, I don't know, far-fetched might be out there. But anyway, guys, that is where we're going to wrap up for this one. So now that we're getting back into this is definitely getting intense. So I am happy to be over that monastery hump and getting back into it. So anyway, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. We're going to be picking up right here because there's literally nowhere else we can go. We're going to be picking up exactly right here next time.